Chrissy, thank you. And right now we have team coverage on the flooding problems across the upstate and into western North Carolina too. In Hendersonville, people are dealing with heavy floodwaters. In some areas, the cars are completely covered up. To the south in Toccoa, Georgia, a massive sinkhole. Look at this. It opened up on the road because of the weather, and it's threatening dozens of homes. And even though the rain may have stopped in some of these spots, the threat is not over.
So we're expecting rain for the next couple of days, meaning areas that have already seen issues will see worse issues. 7 News reporter Aaron Rodgers standing by in Hendersonville, where the flood concerns are on the top of everybody's mind there, Aaron.
Absolutely. Well, the sun is shining now, but the rain that fell for hours earlier, it left quite a mess. So what I'm standing in now is kind of a flooded out parking lot, but roads across Hendersonville and Henderson County looked a lot like this. If you actually take a look across Main Street there, you can see it's pretty flooded too. They have not blocked that out because it's only about an inch or two, so they're letting cars go through. But even there, that car, you can see how much rainwater is backing up or getting up. And I want to take you over here. So in about an hour, this is about how much the water has receded. So you can see the floodwaters are coming down, but they're coming down slowly. I want to show you just kind of how bad these floodwaters got. I'm going to have my photographer Jason kind of pan around behind him. You can see that car is submerged, and I've seen cars like that throughout Hendersonville today. We've seen a lot of cars driving through these high waters. Luckily, we did not see any drivers get stuck while they were driving through that water, but we have seen a lot of abandoned cars. So that car was not the only abandoned one in this parking lot. We're going to take you over here to the end of the parking lot where you see that white truck. We were able to talk to the driver of that truck. He told us that he came here probably just before 9 this morning. He said it was raining, but the water wasn't that high. He actually parked his car not far from where it's sitting now. He said that was dry land when he parked it there. Just hours later, he came back and his car was also underwater. Take a look at what he had to say before he was able to pull it out.
I hope I can get it dried out. I'm not even going to try and start it. I'll just let it sit there and let the water just go away, you know, just let it drain out.
Now you can see there are barriers put up. Firefighters say they will keep them there until the rain stops, so they say they could be there for a couple of days. Live in Hendersonville, I'm Aaron Rodgers. Gordon, back to you.
Smart move packing the rain boots today, Aaron. We'll check back with you later on this evening. In northern, in northern Pickens County, they've been watching the flooding and bracing for more. Parts of that area have already gotten 6 inches of rain since midnight. Local fire chief says it's caused downed trees, debris, and water on the roads. Some rivers have already run over their banks, but with the rain in the forecast all week, again, we say this may just be the beginning.
It'll only get worse. If it happens as predicted, you're probably going to see even higher flooding and roads beginning to wash out and possibly some mudslides, especially here in the mountainous areas.
That's the warning. Just because the sun's out in these pictures does not mean the threat has passed. Drivers need to use caution. And as Christy just said, and as you saw people doing in Aaron's report, do not drive through that rushing water.
Our coverage is continuing right now as we head into the state of Georgia and Stevens County, where a sinkhole is cutting off the main roadway. This is involving dozens of homes impacted by this problem. 7 News reporter Ann Maxwell joining us live from Toccoa with a look at what's happened there. Ann.
Amy, barricades are blocking off the sinkhole right now, which is about the width of 4 cars. The EMA director tells me it's going to stay like this for at least a week. She says the sinkhole opened up around 11:30 this morning. Now, this section of road goes over a creek. In the midst of heavy rains, the water level rose, overwhelming the roadway and eventually leading to its collapse. And crews won't be able to get here to fix it until the water recedes. But with more rain in the forecast, that could take several days, and then it will take several more days to actually do the repairs. And in the meantime, dozens of residents here are having to use a driveway through a private home, private property to get in and out of their neighborhood. Reporting live in Toccoa, Ann Maxwell, 7 News.
Yeah, they're really fortunate, Ann, to have that back way in and out. Lucky for them, because otherwise this could be a real mess. What about the danger when this happened? Was anybody driving over it? Did anybody get stuck into the hole?
Amy, nobody was injured as far as we know. I can't hear you super well, but we do know nobody was injured, and they are very fortunate that this landowner is generously allowing them to use their property to get in and out. Back to you.
Absolutely. Thanks. Ann Maxwell live tonight with what a sinkhole right behind her tonight.